Hey, I'm Dawn Birdsong, co-founder and executive director of Mighty Moms. September is Childhood Hunger Awareness Month. And I'm wondering, do you know that 1 in 5 kids in America may have an empty fridge? If you look around your classroom and there's 20 of you sitting there, that would mean that 4 would have an empty fridge. Possibly even you have an empty fridge. Normally we'd be sitting in your classroom reading this book with you guys, but as you know, everything's different and a little bit crazy, so we have something fun, and we hope a fun way to read it to you guys, and we hope you're gonna like it. So join us as we read Maddisfridge. It's written by Lois Brandt and illustrated by Ben Vogel.
When Sophia and Maddie played at the park, they stretched their toes to the sky. They climbed to the top of the ladder and flew off the end of the slide. They stayed until the building grew long shadows and even the taxis stopped honking.
Let's play on the climbing wall, Maddie said. No way, Sophia said. I can't reach. Yes way, Maddie scooted all the way to the top of the wall and said, your turn. Sophia put a foot at the bottom rock, grabbed with one hand and stretched, but she couldn't reach the next hole. Sophia's stomach growled and said, I give up. Let's go get a snack. No way, Maddie said. Let's stay here. Yes way, Sophia ran to Maddie's building and she raced up the stairs. Wait, Maddie ran after her. Maddie was the best climber, but Sophia was the fastest runner.
Sophia swung open the door of Maddie's fridge. What have you got? We have milk, Maddie said, but I'm saving it for Ryan. He's still little. Why doesn't your mom go to the store? Sophia asked. We don't have enough money. But what if you get hungry? We have some bread, Maddie said. I guess I'll go home to eat, Sophia said. Please don't tell anyone, said Maddie. Okay? Promise? I promise.
Sophia ran home past the bookstore and grocery store. The sun went down behind the buildings and took all the colors with it.
Good timing, Mom said. Dinner's almost ready. Louise was wrestling on the floor with Pepito. Sophia opened the refrigerator door. Pepito peeked inside. Sophia's fridge was full of milk and eggs and tortillas and cheese and lettuce and jam and salsa and tofu and even half a can of dog food.
Here you go, Mom said. Sophie and Louie each had a plate of fish and rice. Mom had a plate of fish and rice. Even Pepito, his bowl, had a bowl of dog food with a little bit of fish and rice. Maddie and Ryan only had some bread and a small carton of milk. Sophia couldn't tell Mom she had to keep her promise to Maddie. Not fish again, Louie said. I want cheesy pizza bombs. Cheesy pizza bombs are a treat, Mom said. Fish is a good source of protein. Well, is fish good for kids? Sophia asked. Yes, Mom smiled. Fish is perfect for kids. That night, Sophia had an idea.
Yuck, Maddi said the next day. Oh, Sophia said, double yuck. Fish may be good for kids, but fish is not good for backpacks. After school, Sophia and Maddi raced to the climbing wall. Sophia got there first, but Maddi scrambled past her to the top of the wall. Sophia stretched and stretched. Keep trying, Maddi said, you'll get it. I can't, Sophia jumped down. It's just too high.
That night, Sophia, Luis, and Mom ate frittata. Pepito had his dog food with a little bit of frittata. Maddi and Ryan still had an empty refrigerator. Sophia couldn't ask for help. That would break her promise. She had to try again. Are eggs good for kids? Sophia asked. Not as good as cheesy pizza bombs, Luis said. Cheesy pizza bombs are a treat, Mom said. Eggs are good for you. After dinner, Sophia packed eggs for Maddi and Ryan.
Yuck, Maddi said. Double yuck, Sophia said. Eggs may be good for kids, but eggs are not good for backpacks. Sophia and Maddi raced to the climbing wall. Sophia won again, but Maddi shot past her to the top of the wall. Sophia grabbed one hold and reached for the next, and came down with a thump. That happens sometimes, Maddi called. This is impossible, Sophia said. Keep trying, Maddi said. You'll get it.
That night, Sophia, Luis, and Mom had burritos. Pepito had his dog food with a little bit of burrito and no salsa. Maddi and Ryan still had an empty fridge. Sophia wished she hadn't promised Maddi. Are burritos good for kids? Sophia asked. Burritos are very good for you, Mom said. Not as good as, Luis started to say. You should pay attention to nutrition like your sister, Mom said. The next morning, Sophia put 2 burritos in her backpack along with tortillas, beans, cheese, and even some milk.
No thanks, Maddi said. You haven't even looked, Sophie said. Is it fish? Maddi asked. No. Is it eggs? No. Is it gross? I don't know, Sophie said. Maddi shook the backpack. Something sloshed. Let's look together, Maddi said. 1, 2, 3, go. Burritos are good for kids and good for backpacks too. Do you want some milk? Sophie asked. Thanks, Maddi, but I'll save the milk for Ryan. Sophie and Maddi raced to the climbing wall. Sophie won, as usual, and tried to climb. You can do it, Maddi said. Take my hand. Woohoo! I made it to the top, Sophie shouted. We're the tallest kids in the park, Maddi said. Thanks for helping me, Maddi. I couldn't do it alone. Maddi shrugged. That's what friends are for.
Sophia walked home past the bookstore and the grocery store. Her own fridge was full of milk, and juice, and chicken, and yogurt, and bread, and carrots, and even a half a can of dog food.
She thought and thought and thought. Maddi's fridge only had 2 tortillas. And a cup of beans. And a bit of cheese. And a little more milk than before.
Yay!
Sophia didn't want to break her promise, but she couldn't help Maddi alone. Sophia told. She hoped Maddi wouldn't be mad.
I'm glad you told me, Mom said. Let's see what we can do together. They loaded grocery bags with milk, flour, chicken, carrots, sugar, oil, and even frozen meat and vegetables. Louis pulled his package of cheesy pizza bombs out of the freezer. He thought and thought and thought some more. Then he put his cheesy pizza bombs in Maddi and Ryan's bag. For a treat, he said.
At Maddie's apartment, the moms talked, and Louise and Ryan played. Sophia and Maddie ran to the park. You broke your promise, Maddie said. I'm sorry, Sophia said. Are you mad? A promise is important, Maddie said. You are more important, Sophie said. I wanted you to have milk. Are we still friends, Sophia asked. Always, Maddie said. Double always, Sophia said.
Cheesy pizza bombs, Louise yelled. Our moms made cheesy pizza bombs for a treat. Sophia and Maddie raced up the stairs. Sophia slowed down so they could run together. That's what friends are for.
Hello, I'm Patrick Bedwell, Vice President of Mighty Moms. That was my friend Laine Hardy. I want to thank him and our other readers for taking time to bring awareness to childhood hunger in our parish. Thank you, and God bless.
Hello, I'm Amanda Moss. As treasurer, I would like to thank all of the past and future contributors for partnering with Mighty Moms to help make hunger history in Livingston Parish.
Hi boys and girls, my name is Jan Benton and this is my friend Charlie. I'm the secretary of the Mighty Moms Board, and I just want to thank you for being a part of Childhood Hunger Awareness Day. And I sure hope you enjoyed the book Maddisfridge. It's one of my favorites. And I would also like to thank the Livingston Parish Central Office staff and the Livingston Parish School Board members for showing their love and support to Mighty Moms through the years. Thank you, boys and girls, and have a wonderful day.
Hi, I'm Justin Wax, President of Mighty Moms Board. I just wanted to take a second to say thank you to all of our teachers, administrators, and staff that help support our organization. Thank you guys very much.
Hey teachers, my name is Ryan Frith and I'm on the board for Mighty Moms, and I just want to take a second and say thank you. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for your sacrifice, the late nights of grading papers and checking emails and text messages from parents, and you're truly making a difference. You're investing into the next generation of this community. So thank you. Keep up the good work. We love you guys so much.
Thanks guys for joining us in reading of Maddisfridge. I hope you enjoyed it, but I also hope that this made an impact on your life in such a way that it'll strike a conversation with other students, your teachers, guidance counselors, and your parents, because it's never too young to get involved in your community and make a difference. And we love you, and we love all you guys, and we miss you so much, and we really wish we could have sat here and read this to you in person, but we hope you enjoyed the way we did it for you this year, because we wanted to bring to you the awareness of childhood hunger in our community. Thanks.